Hi there, we're John and Jocelyn from JJescapes and we're currently travelling across South America. Today we're leaving Colombia and travelling to our third country. Join us on this episode as we explore some of the lesser-known attractions,
biggest empanadas you've ever seen,
and test our stomachs on some of the unique delicacies in the beautiful and historic city of Quito, Ecuador.
After 2 hours, we finally made it through immigration and are now headed to our gate. Oh, it's too tight. So today we're supposed to be flying from Bogota to Quito, Ecuador. And the lady was insistent that we have a flight out of Quito.
Yes, specifically Quito.
And not out of Ecuador.
And it has to be a flight, not a bus.
Yeah, so you can't take the land transport, you can't take a boat.
Yeah.
You must fly out of the same city that you arrived in, which doesn't make any sense. To be fair, you are supposed to have an exit ticket out of Ecuador, which we had. But maybe the lady didn't know that Guayaquil is also inside Ecuador. Because we're in Colombia, how would she know that?
Yeah, but we told her. Maybe we were not specific and we didn't speak her language.
Yeah, so I think the lesson here, there's two lessons here. First lesson, brush up on Spanish before you come to South America. And the second lesson, arrive 5 hours before your flight. Otherwise, you're going to miss it.
Wait, the third lesson, to make sure you have every single flight and accommodation for that country booked. That's what you need to do to travel South America.
You thought it's easy?
It's not.
You thought it's cheap? You thought it's fun? It's stressful.
It's so hard to travel in South America.
So why did we do this?
Because it's hard to travel in South America.
Good point, yeah. See you in Quito.
First few rows are premium, which we didn't get. Like rows are non-premium. So it's like you get double headrest in them.
Smooth immigration process. Welcome to Ecuador.
Ya.
Buenas noches. Hi.
We're staying at Hostel Juana de Arco, which looks like a very nice, old colonial building, and this is our room.
You ever watch those spy movies where someone needs to find a safe house? This room looks exactly like a safe house.
First night in Quito, Ecuador, and we found this very cute restaurant. It's really nice. The views of the valleys with the lighted houses. It's a very cute and quaint restaurant. But the best part about this restaurant is the waiter. He's the most enthusiastic waiter I've ever seen. He's like running around And then he's so like passionate. Oh yeah, there he is.
Excuse me.
Okay, enjoy your meal.
Gracias.
Somebody give him a raise. I'll just introduce what we ordered. We got the hamita, which the waiter recommended. Looks like a tamale. Smells like a tamale. Hot tamale.
Hot tamale, hot tamale, hot tamale, hot.
And then okay, we got this potato soup, potato cheese soup. It comes with a side of guac and nuts. And then we also got a very interesting dish. This is a guinea pig. Okay, we've not tried guinea pig ever. It looks very oily, and then it comes with a side of something that looks cheesy, and salad and avocado. I'm gonna try the tamale. I think it's made of corn. Looks similar to the Mexico one. There's nothing inside. Oh, the taste is very surprising. It tastes like a cornbread, the ones that you have with your American barbecue. It doesn't taste like a tamale. So he gave me some hot sauce. I don't know how hot is the hot sauce here. The hot sauce is not spicy, but it has a very like chili flavor. It has a chili flavor. It goes well with the tamale. Next, potato cheese soup with some sides. It's very thick. It reminds me of the instant nacho cheese. Look at the color. It tastes more like a potato soup with some like savouriness from the cheese. And then you're supposed to eat it with some roasted peanuts and avocado. It's very comforting on a cold night in Quito. Okay, now for the star of the show.
Alright, it's time for the main course, which we introduced earlier. It's like the hind quarter of a guinea pig. The skin is crispy, has some kind of herb seasoning over the skin. It comes with a side of this kind of curry looking thing. There's a lot of bones, and I'm not sure how to eat this. I'm just gonna cut off a piece. Okay, the skin is very tough, almost leathery in texture when I cut through it. Look at the oil! Look at the fat! Oh my god. Okay, here it goes. Guinea pig in Ecuador. Oh my god. I think I just ate a piece of fat. Pure fat. It's oily, it's salty, it's delicious. The skin, a little bit gelatinous for my taste, but incredible. I'll taste it with some potato. It's some kind of peanut sauce. It's an addition of some herbs inside, but soft, moist potatoes. Complements the guinea pig really well. Alright, I'm gonna try to get another piece. It's really bony. Okay. Alright, I got some meat. Okay, I'm gonna try some guinea pig, but gotta get some skin too. Gotta get some skin, gotta get some meat. Okay. The texture is almost like pork, but crossed with a duck. Like the dark meat of a duck crossed with pork. Really good. There's this other taste that I can't quite place. Must be the seasoning, but overall, really good for a very cute animal. I'm sorry. Oh no. His foot is so cute. I feel so bad, but you taste too good. Just finished shopping for new shoes. Look at those!
New mountain shoes for me.
Hey, where are we going now?
We're going to a park. I forgot the name.
Metropolitano something. It'll be right here.
Yeah, and it's a uphill climb up to the park.
To be fair, the park looked a lot closer on the map than it actually is.
Yeah, so much harder to climb up here at, what is it, 2,500 altitude?
Yeah. Us Singaporean land lovers only know what air is like at 0 meters.
You have to wear a mask as well, so it makes it harder.
It's cloudy too, so we may get to the top and there'll be no view. But we do it for you. Hike number 2 with the decathlon, with the decathlon bag. I don't know why we are not sponsored yet. After Kokora Valley, you don't take for granted nicely paved roads.
Wow. We finally reached the top of Park Guangüiltagua.
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 Tagua.
Taguar.
No R. Guangüiltagua.
Park Guangüiltagua.
Guangüiltagua.
We finally reached the top of Park Guangüiltagua.
Yeah, that's the one. And we're standing at a place called Mirador Cotopaxi. Supposedly, you have a view of Cotopaxi, which is one of the tallest volcanoes in the world and the second highest peak in all of Ecuador. But it's a bit cloudy today, so you can only see the city and some of the closer mountains. On the way here, we saw nobody. Today is a Thursday, and it's not a soul in this park. It was a little bit creepy.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's a bit like you don't know what, like if you get murdered and like thrown away somewhere.
But the best part is that they have emergency buttons
Yeah.
in case, you know, anything happens. So it's great. The path is perfectly paved with stones, so there's no mud, unlike some other places that we went to recently.
Yeah, it's a really nice, peaceful park, and I think there are a lot of chairs and tables. There's even public toilets. It's very well equipped for families to spend their
Yeah.
weekends here.
And stupid people like us who want to come on a weekday.
I don't know whether it's actually safe to come on a weekday.
It says it's safe online, so
Yeah.
hopefully it is.
Yeah, I think it's worth the climb.
One of the must-dos when you're here in Quito, Ecuador.
Yeah.
Esta canción va para San José. Vamos a la familia La Chica, la familia Pinta, la familia Cero.
Biggest empanadas you've ever seen.
How did it drink?
Right, we've just arrived at Tripa Park. And there's a bunch of stalls selling local food. And now we're gonna see what kind of delicious food we can find.
Casa,
Buenas tardes, ¿qué tal?
Uno?
¿Desean probar de todo un poquito?
Completo? Gracias. Everyone was crowding around the store with a bunch of billowing smoke and exploding fire in there, right? We have no idea what they're selling, but it looks like it's a bowl full of meats and intestines. They filled the bowl with all kinds of stuff, including maize, chickpeas, beans, as well as what looks like curry potatoes. I have no idea why. And it's topped it off with a bunch of random inner parts and meats. We got the completo, which is everything. So it looks amazing. They gave me a sample before, so I tasted it. I know it's gonna be good already. So first up, I'm just gonna try some intestines. plain. The smell of the char is insane. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. I have no idea what seasoning is put in it. It's salty, a bit peppery. The char is unlike anything you ever tasted before. Taste it with some curry chickpeas. Chickpeas don't have much taste, all texture. And the soup, almost like a curry soup. Maybe a bit peanutty, I think. But overall, incredible, amazing, at only $3. Excellent place to come for dinner.
Just one leg, feet. And to get an empanada de vente, I think that's what it's called. Very, very big empanada compared to what we've had. And it looks like it's fried to like it's more flaky and crispy. And then she dusted some sugar on it. I think it's cheese inside. Deep fried bread is always good. It's like fluffy, deep fried bread with sugar dusting. You can't go wrong with that.
Okay, so we've got a drink called morocho, which looks like milk. And the kind lady told me there's some corn and it's a bit sweet. The store owner told me to put some cinnamon on top. Smells like cinnamon. Not bad. Sweet, thick, very hearty, almost like oat milk again. Kind of like the tepache, but even more thick and more milky. We also have some giant corn. Have you seen a corn as big as that before? And it's slattered with, I don't know what, cheese, mayonnaise, and it's been deep fried and BBQ'd. Looks amazing. Crunchy, salty. It's not sweet, but it's not as juicy as the corn that you have in Singapore. But it's a great, amazing texture. The char is incredible. It has a slight bitterness to it. Cheese and mayonnaise. Can't go wrong with that or corn. Right, the next dish that we've got is pincho, which is a skewer of meat. As you can see, it's half eaten because I couldn't wait for the camera. It's got sausage, which fell off. It's got chicken and what I think is beef. So let me try some of the sausage first. Oh man. Is that chorizo? It's charred. Everything in this market is charred. Let's give the chicken a try. It's so tender. I don't know how they grow the chicken to be so tender. I think it's a bit undercooked. Otherwise it wouldn't be so tender. It's a tiny bit pink, but delicious. The sauce, mayonnaise, I think, and some kind of salty green sauce. Maybe salsa verde, maybe some kind of chili sauce, I'm not too sure. Oh, incredible. Last bit. The beef. Same delicious sauce. A little bit tough, but you can't go wrong with smashed beef.
asignación de silla de la fila 34.